Mr. Chairman, I too would like to thank Senator Cornyn for honoring Senator Feinstein's request. Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I offer my strong support for Jennifer Sung to be on the Ninth Circuit. And the subject of the letter, the single letter that she signed, keeps coming up. I think that she explained herself very well, and at the same time, I recall that there were over 1,000 law professors and deans of law schools who signed a letter to this committee that Judge Kavanaugh did not have the requisite judicial temperament to be on the Supreme Court. I also recall many Trump nominees who took various positions that raised plenty of questions about their competence, judgment, objectivity, including one who thought dwarf tossing was okay. It's very important for people with diverse backgrounds, with a reputation for fairness and objectivity, to be on our courts. That is Jennifer Sung. She will bring some greatly needed personal and professional diversity to the federal bench. Before attending law school, Ms. Sung worked for labor unions and then went on to represent employees for more than a decade. These employees were often from low-income and underserved or marginalized communities. Moreover, Ms. Sung grew up with a unique perspective of immigrant parents. She has lived and understands the need for our laws and government to serve all of its people. If confirmed, Ms. Sung will be the first Asian American from Oregon on the Ninth Circuit and only the third Asian and Pacific Islander woman to serve on any federal circuit bench. Regarding her reputation for fairness and objectivity, I think it's instructive to look at the opinions and views of the people she has worked with in her professional life. As a member of the Oregon Employment Relations Board, Ms. Sung worked in a quasi-judicial capacity, working with her fellow board members to hear, consider, and rule on labor and employment cases. The chair of the board, Adam Reinhardt, supports Ms. Sung's nomination, saying, quote, Ms. Sung has proven herself to be a fair-minded, hardworking, and dedicated public servant with the utmost integrity and intellect. She has a judicial temperament and demeanor that allows all parties to understand that their concerns will be heard and fairly evaluated, end quote. Citing the importance of neutrality and even-handedness to the agency, he further states, quote, Ms. Sung embodies those qualities and is a consensus builder and a valued colleague, end quote. Her fellow board member, Lisa Omscheid, writes, quote, despite the fact that Member Sung and I have spent our professional careers on the opposite sides of the labor management divide, I have consistently found Member Sung to be receptive to and understanding how a particular case will affect public employers and the public managers who administer them. I can unreservedly say that Member Sung is hardworking, fair, always prepared, and always courteous to the litigants and counsel who appear before her. She approaches the work of the board and the overall mission of ERB with the utmost integrity and intellect. End quote. Moreover, attorneys who represent management in employment and labor matters, who have served as opposing counsel to Ms. Sung and raised matters to the board on which she sits, praise Ms. Sung and say, quote, a more outstanding person could not have been nominated for this position, end quote. So in their letter of support, they write, quote, in our dealings with Ms. Sung, her objectivity, fairness, and professional demeanor have been exceptional. While we do not always agree with Ms. Sung's positions on decisions, those decisions have always been well-reasoned. Matters related to employment and labor are prone to emotionally charged interactions between opposing sides. Even in such an environment, Ms. Sung has always maintained a very professional approach, end quote. These are the statements of people who have worked and interacted with Ms. Sung for years, including colleagues, as I mentioned, who have represented the opposing side or viewpoint. Ms. Sung embodies all of the qualities we hope for a federal judge: objectivity, fairness, hard work. And I think it's a major plus that she brings to the court her very unique life experiences. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Hirono. Senator Coons seeks recognition, and then we'll call